just so you know we're live, but there's nobody here yet.
Still on 0.
Still scared to talk.
Yeah, I guess if we all stare at the attendees, we can keep talking.
I've got it open, yeah. Matthew, your headphones, are they true wireless?
I think there's a problem, isn't there? The sound's bad, yes?
No, because I've got some and I can't connect them to my Surface Pro, so I was going to ask you how you did it.
Oh, is it working? Oh, yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah. Oh. Thanks for joining us. We're going to be starting shortly. Thank you. Many thanks for joining our session this evening. Unfortunately, we're facing some technical issues. So what we'd like you to do is to ask us any questions using the Q&A section. So on your Zoom window, on your phone, your iPad, your laptop, you should see a Q&A button. What we'd like you to do is to ask questions there. Any particular questions about a course you're interested in studying, perhaps a question about fee information in the UK. We're unable to do the full presentation because we're facing technical issues. What we will do is a very quick introduction to each of our institutions. So my colleague will bring up that page shortly, and we're very quickly going to walk you through just a bit of information about our institutions. The 10 reasons to study in the UK presentation will be made available later on the StriveScan website. So our apologies for that, but we've had some technical issues today with the technology, so my apologies. As I say, if you have any questions, please use the Q&A section to ask those questions. And we're just going to give you a brief introduction. Let me just go around and introduce my colleagues with me today. My name's Matthew. As I said, I'm from the University, Liverpool John Moores, which is in the north of the UK. I've also got Jill and Ian and Emma and Diane with me. Jill, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Jill. I'm from the University of Central Lancashire, which is based up in the northwest of England.
Fantastic. And Ian?
Hi there, my name's Ian. I work for Northumbria University, Newcastle, and we're based in the northeast of England in the city of Newcastle upon Tyne.
Great. And Diane?
Hi, I'm Diane from the University of Kent, located in Canterbury, which is about 1 hour from the centre of London.
Fantastic. And then Emma?
Hello, I'm Emma from the University of Portsmouth. We're located on the south coast, an hour and a half from London.
Fantastic, thanks everybody. So again, our apologies, we're having some technical issues. Emma, I wonder if you could just jump back a few slides to the first university single sheet, and then we'll just very briefly, for the benefit of our attendees, just chat very briefly about our individual institutions. But as I say, our presentation on 10 reasons to study in the UK, that will be available separately on the StriveScan website. Thanks so much. I'll hand you over to Emma. Thanks, Emma.
Yeah, so this is a little bit more information about Portsmouth. As I mentioned, we're on the south coast, so we're a seaside destination. Some of the best weather in the UK is found on the south coast of the UK. And we are very close to London, but outside of London, which makes it a cheaper option for living. It's a city centre based campus. Everything's within walking distance. So once you're on campus, you don't need to pay a lot out for getting around the city at all. You tend to live 5 to 10 minutes from the university, depending on whether you're in halls or in a private accommodation. We have over 400 different courses to choose from, about 200 at undergrad and more at postgraduate. And we take students from all over the world. So we are very flexible in the different curriculums that we will accept. So just to give you an idea of like the admissions and what we're looking for, it would be around 3 Bs, 2 Bs and a C, something like that. But we will accept literally all curriculums. In terms of payments, international fees are around 15,500 to 17,600. That's per course per year that you study. and we ask for a deposit of 3,500. We do have scholarships. So the first scholarship would be a discount of 1,600 for the first year. And we offer that to a very large range of nationalities, but it would be worth going on our website to check if your nationality is on there. And we also have a merit-based scholarship, which is £5,000. And that's a discount for, again, the first year that you study. So lots to look at with Portsmouth. If you want to go on our website, you can find out more about the university and the city and what it's like to live here. Okay, I'm going to pass you on to Jill.
Thanks, Emma. Yeah, so we are the University of Central Lancashire. As I said before, we're based up in the northwest of England. So as you look at the map on the screen now, you can see we're one of the red circles with the massive arrow pointing to it. So it's sort of right there in the middle of the UK. So that means that we're really well networked and you can get up and down the whole of the UK really, really easily. So it's a great place to be to explore the UK while you're here. In terms of where we are to the rest of the UK, we're about 2 hours on a direct train to London. So that's important to a lot of students. They want to be able to get to London and back really easy. You can do it in a day, or you could go for a long weekend or something. It's about 3 hours to Edinburgh, and luckily it's only about 50 minutes on the train to Manchester Airport. So that makes your commute home and back quite simple. We are a city centre campus. Now it is a small city, but it does have everything that you want. So it's got the shops, restaurants, cafes, bars, clubs, museums, cinemas, bowling, all of that. But then it's also quite nice and countrified because we've got a river that runs through the heart of the city, which brings those parks and that kind of nice spaces to relax in the outdoors. When the weather's nice, there's lots of activities that happen in the park, like festivals and sporting events as well. So it brings that nice kind of relaxed side of things while you're studying. We have got also about 400 different types of bachelor programs. So there's a massive range there for you to have a look through via our website. We are sort of reasonable with the entry requirements as well. So we try and offer a flexible admissions policy. So we've put on the screen some of the entry points there. We're looking at about 2 Bs and a C at A level. So if you're an IB student, we're looking at HL with maybe a 5.56. A CBSE student, we're looking at about 60% there. Tuition fees, those are last year's fees, so I don't know where those have come from, sorry, that's changed. For this year it's £14,250 per year, and that is a flat rate for all of our standard courses. So there's no lab or non-lab based fees anymore. It's just the flat rate of £14,250. We do still have bursaries and scholarships of up to £5,000 per year, which you don't need to apply for. They will be given to you by our admissions team when they've assessed your application fully. And then we also offer the 5-year MBBS programme. Again, those are last year's fees that are showing. They have gone up ever so slightly. It's now £46,000 per year. So if you have any questions, please feel free to pop them in the Q&A. Otherwise, I will hand over to Ian, I think it is.
Perfect. Thank you very much there, Jill. Okay, so my name is Ian. I work for Northumbria University, Newcastle. As I mentioned, we are based in the northeast of England. If you were to have a look on a map of the UK, we probably look like we're kind of in the middle there. So right up in the top, northeast of England, about an hour and a half south of Edinburgh, and about 3 hours north of London if you were to get the train. Now, if you do happen to follow football, you'll probably be aware that there's been a takeover at our football club by the Saudi Public Investment Fund. So that's a very exciting aspect that's going on within our city. We are what I describe as a medium-sized city. So about 250,000 people live within the city centre of Newcastle, and about 1 in 5 of those are students. So a lot of the things that go on within the city, it's very much geared towards the student population. We also welcome in a broad spectrum of students. We welcome in over 130 different nationalities to our university each year. And if we're looking at the Middle East specifically, we welcome in over 650 students to our university from the Middle East. Particularly popular for our university. We get a lot of students from Kuwait. We get a lot of expats as well, whether those be Kuwaiti or whether those be Indian or Filipino, for example. We get a lot of students from Saudi, the UAE, Oman. So there's a very diverse student population that we have. We're very well known for our practical courses. So if you are interested in a course that's going to lead to real experience to gain employment when you finish university, then our university offers lots of opportunities to undertake internships, gain work experience, and we're very highly rated within the UK for postgraduate employment too. We do have our roots right back to 1880 as Rutherford College, but we are a post-92 university, which means that in its current form, Northumbria has existed since 1992. We work with hundreds and hundreds of different employers as well. You can see on there, just to name a few, such as IBM, Nissan, Procter and Gamble, sorry. So there's lots of different opportunities to engage with employers should you wish. Our tuition fees are £16,000 per year. However, we do have a guaranteed scholarship. So if you are entering your first year of study at undergraduate level, that's a guaranteed £3,000 scholarship. So in your first year of study, you would pay £13,000 tuition with us. Our entry requirements would be the equivalent of an A and 2 Bs at A level. But of course, we get huge volumes of international students, and we recognize lots and lots of different international qualifications. It's simply a case of getting in touch with us and we'll be able to walk you through that. And I will pass over to my next colleague, who is, it's going to be Diane. Over to you, Diane.
Thanks, Ian. So my name's Diane from the University of Kent. We are located in the southeast corner of the UK. We've got 2 campuses in the UK, and we've also got centres in Brussels and Paris. Our main campus is here in Canterbury, which is about an hour by train from the centre of London and very easily accessible from the airports of Heathrow and Gatwick. Canterbury itself is a beautiful, medieval, very historic city. Here's the cathedral, which is very famous in the UK, and this is where your graduation ceremony would be in a few years' time when you complete your degree, if you come to Kent. We're a campus university, so everything is in one place on one campus. This is about 20 minutes walk from the centre of Canterbury, and here in one place you've got the library, all the teaching facilities, accommodation, sports. We've got shops, cafes, socialising spaces, a medical centre, a theatre, cinema. So your whole life can be on the campus in one place. We have a huge variety of programmes across 7 divisions. Popular ones in the Middle East tend to be to do with business, engineering, computing, law, architecture, those kind of programs, but we've got many, many more of them as well. We accept all sorts of different curricula, so please just get in touch with us and we can tell you, or look on the website to see what the entry requirements are for your particular school system. We've got some scholarships for international students. Some of them are automatic and some you apply for. And we have got our own international foundation programme should you need to do a foundation before your bachelor's degree. And like everyone as well, really, we've got lots and lots of things for you to do outside of your studies, and many different accommodation options. So I will now pass over to Matthew.
Fantastic. Thank you, Diane. Great. Yeah, my name is Matthew from Liverpool John Moores University. Great to be with you today, and thank you for the questions you've been asking. Do ask your final questions. I really appreciate it, the chance to chat with you and to share information about our universities. So I'm based in Liverpool. We're in the northwest, near to Manchester, about 2 hours from London. We have a great reputation in the UK, particularly in the area of engineering, architecture, sports science, forensics. Our art school is top 10 in the UK. Pharmacy is extremely popular as well. The fees on there are actually for this year. So for 2022, it's £16,100 to £16,600, so just £500 more. But in fact, that scholarship is actually a recurring scholarship, so it's £3,000 every year. So for example, if you're planning to come next year to study engineering in Liverpool John Moores, you would be paying £13,600 each year after you've received that £3,000 scholarship. So hopefully that would be attractive for you. My contact details are on the screen. Perhaps, Emma, we can jump onto the contact details for all colleagues. That would be really helpful. We're really keen to connect with any of you, and please take the opportunity to contact us directly via email or by phone. Also encourage you to have a look at StriveScan and to watch the other sessions that we've done. We've done a number of sessions where we've invited international students who study with us to talk about their experiences of studying here in the UK, and in particular our individual institutions. We've also done a number of webinars talking about how you choose the right university. We'll be running a continued sessions like these over the next couple of months, running every fortnight. So do take a look on the StriveScan UK website where you can sign up for those future sessions and also connect with us. Do, of course, share this information with your school friends, perhaps your high school counselors, so they can share it wider around the school as well. And thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you taking the time to spend some of your evening with us. So I want to say thank you to my colleagues from around the UK. Thank you for showing your interest in studying in the UK, and hopefully we will see you at one of our great universities in the very near future. Have a great evening. Thank you.